Hi Aries, my name is Tiana and welcome to my channel Inspired by Ease. I am so happy that you found my little growing channel, and I hope this week's message really resonates with you and is of some value for you. And I just want to thank all the new subscribers that have come on. It really makes me happy that all of you are liking the content, and we're growing as a tribe and a family. Before we get into your reading, Aries, I just need to say that, of course, this is general. It's not date specific, so it might resonate with you now, or it might, because this can be about energy that's happening currently, that has happened in the past, or is going to happen or coming towards you in the future. So if it doesn't resonate with you this week, feel free to check back at my earlier readings, and or you might be watching this months or years from now. Also, check out your moon and rising signs, or just, go ahead and watch whatever you feel called to watch. That is spirit working through you, saying, hey, you need to, we want you to know this, or this might help you. You can also swap around the characters, so I might be talking about you or another key important person in your life. So you might want to rewatch from that perspective as well. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, you can just send me an email. My email address is in the description box down below, and I will respond to you within 24 hours, and I'd be more than happy to work with you. So, Aries, let's just jump right in. You have, it's better this way, Synergy, Cosmic Flower, and Crown Chakra. Ooh, this is so amazing. I don't do, my weekly readings are standalone readings. I usually don't, continue from last week, but last week you had some Clark Kent, Lois Lane energy going on. That was very like under the ground, secret, amazing energy to reveal one day your true identity. And I'm kind of getting a similar vibe, so I might be tuning in with the same Aries from last week, who knows. But yeah, a lot, basically, Aries, your crown chakra is opening, and you are receiving. It's not so much new information. It's not so much information, but ideas, and you are getting maybe visions, and I feel like I'm tuning in with like a very creative Aries, and you are pulling through all of these streams of consciousness to basically like create what it is that you're wanting to create and manifest in your life. So it's, instead of like the universe kind of doing it to you, you are consciously pulling down these ideas, these visions into your consciousness, and you are deliberately doing it. And in turn, you are a cosmic flower by all the work that you have been doing, by coming into more homeostasis, more wholeness, and finding that home feeling inside yourself and feeling more at home inside yourself. You are now, I feel like, in the process to start beaming out and giving back to others through all that work that you're doing. And then you have synergy. So yeah, you're pulling through different avenues and different modalities of things that maybe wouldn't normally seem like they would go together, but it's just all so dynamic and it just all really works. And yeah, you're finding harmony and synergy through unlikely things that you're putting together, and it's just really working for you. So let's see here. The 9 is jumping out to me on the cosmic flower. So I don't feel like you're quite ready to do this reveal yet. I feel like this is all preparing you for this reveal because the 9 is there are definitely things that are manifesting, but that up leveling, that promotion, that new foundation of reality that you're looking for, it's right there. It's the 9 is the pause and the space between the inhale and the exhale, as I like to call it. So or the pause between the waves ebbing and flowing. It's this that kind of energy. And yeah, and I'm also getting like a dancer, like right before they leap into the air, it's that pause, or that yeah, I'm just getting all sorts of analogies, but you get it, Aries. So and sorry if I'm not looking into the camera. I kind of got mixed up now the camera is on this side, so I'm trying my best. So yeah, you're just becoming this beautiful cosmic flower. You are unfolding, and you are doing all of this preparational work, and I feel like you're about to communicate, and you're opening up your heart, and you're deepening your spirituality too. Whatever it is that you're working on, it's really enhancing your spirituality and your skills and talents in a spiritual, intuitive sense. So I feel like there's a lot of preparational work that's going on right now. So I'll just quickly read these cards to you, and we'll jump right into the fairies because they are just revving to go. The crown chakra. And purple to me signifies, of course, deeper connection with spirituality and source, but also royalty and abundance, and yeah, just deep wisdom too. So maybe that's relevant for you. The frequency of the crown chakra supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So yeah, I feel like this is also part of the synergy energy that you have going on with the transmuting dark into light. I feel like you are really starting to the Aquarius reading that I just did might resonate with you a little bit too, Aries, if you want to check that out. The synergy of combining unlikely things together has to do with I just want to tell you this quick story. It's all about you, Aries, but it might apply to you. So but basically, I feel like you are doing like the opposite of what people think that you're going to do. And you like keeping people on their toes. You don't like to be predictable at all. But basically, when there's ever a shadowy element, or a person not coming at you with the right energy or whatever, instead instead of reacting in the way that maybe that person thinks that you'll react, you react in a totally different way. And by doing the opposite of what people think that you're going to do, it transmutes it. It totally heals it and brings this whole new energy to the situation. So the story that I'd like to share with you is that I forget how old I was. Maybe I was like 16 or something. When I was living in California, my friends and I went to Six Flags Magic Mountain, which is, it was Universal Studios in Los Angeles, and during Fright Night, so during like the Halloween season. And so there were all of these really scary, they were the employees, they worked at Universal Studios, but they were all in these scary costumes, and there were just all these horrific noises going on. And basically their job was just to scare people and spook people and jump out of places and stuff like that. And I just like got so fed up with getting scared, and I just got to this, I was just really annoyed, really, and I just didn't want them to bother me anymore. So instead, what I did was that I knew that they were going to jump out at me. I just started to expect it. And even when I was surprised and even when I was scared inside, I would still, literally, no joke, Aries, I would say, hi. I would be all enthusiastic and friendly towards them, and they would just leave me alone. They would go, oh, okay. And then they and they would leave me alone and go on to the next person to scare. So I don't know, that story really wanted to come out. So maybe that's kind of what you're doing. Maybe to the naysayers of your life, people that kind of like want to talk you out of your dream, maybe things like that. And you're just like, wow, thank you so much. But you have to do it sincerely. I did it sincerely. I was really, I did it with an energy of like, oh my God, hello, it's so nice to see you. Like it has to come from a genuine place. So, yeah, that just wanted to come through. So, let's read synergy. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance, and there's a lot of pink here, indicating the divine feminine. Even if you are a man, we all have divine feminine and divine masculine. Supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. That is so wonderful. Next, we have Cosmic Flower. We're becoming a cosmic flower. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. So this is why it's been so important for you, Aries, to come to that place of home within yourself. It's not a place, it's a feeling. So that what you're creating, what you're drawing towards you, what you're pulling into you is coming from this place of wholeness and not from a place of pain or unfulfillment or trying to reach outside of you, but it's just coming from this very beautiful, balanced place. Okay? Very, very beautiful. Now we're going to jump into the fairies. You have the Master Maker. We have the 22 up at the top, which is the Master Builder number, which basically indicates that you are honing your manifesting skills. You are not just being able to manifest things, but you are being able to co-create and manifest with people, with groups of people, with your soul tribe, with the universe at large. And I think of this as the Olympic coach too. So either this isn't an actual person or just an energy that's around you that is pushing you in a healthy way to be your best and to strive and achieve better than ever. And I don't know if you've ever watched basically any kind of sport really and saw the coach behind the scenes, and the athlete does it absolutely perfectly, but the coach is like, you can do that better, you can do it better, you can do it better. And this is what the master maker is. And I'm also getting like imprint, that this energy is wanting to imprint excellence onto you, is wanting to imprint confidence, for you to embody confidence. For you, there's something that you are wanting to embody that this person or this energy is imprinting on you, so that you can be this cosmic flower and have that bam moment of reveal, and for it to carry on, not just to be a flash in the pan, but for it to carry on and live on. And I'm getting like singing, not just being able to sing well, but being able to project your voice to the last row in the auditorium. It's that kind of energy, not just being able to do it well, but for it to live on for future generations, perhaps. So, that's so awesome. And the other thing that that they're saying is that the other role of the master maker is like in moments that maybe you're having insecurities or doubts or worries or fears, or just thinking or feeling or being in ways that don't serve you, the master maker is here to be like, hey, stop it. And he's like, hey, snap out of that, don't do that, go over here, focus on here, do this. And it's in a really loving way. And it's because he sees the potential in you. He sees the grand vision of you. He sees the absolute light and everything that you can accomplish. This is that one person that we all need, that just believes in us so much. So this is awesome. So awesome. Next up, we have Oh That No. And this is the energy, this is like the trickster energy, the playful energy, going with the flow, kind of doing things like off the cuff. And I actually feel like this is, if this is an actual person, this is their energy. So for this Olympic coach of yours, Aries, the way that they sometimes get you to snap out of it, is that they actually, they'll be very playful with you. They'll be very, because when we were going through these cards, I was getting a very serious and passionate and powerful energy from you, Aries. But I feel like this guy or this gal for you, Aries, this could be your spouse. This could be anyone. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a coach or a teacher in that form, but they could just be a friend. But they are a person that has come into your life to push you, to inspire you to be your best. But ironically, the way that they do that is by kind of being off the cuff and being a jokester and being a trickster, and this totally like is such a perfect match for you, because I was saying that you don't like to be predictable, and I think this person is kind of teaching you how to let loose more, and how to like kind of laugh at yourself more, and and kind of be off the cuff more. And I mean, Aries is like totally off the cuff, but um oh, sorry. But I feel that this is more in a Robin Williams kind of off the cuff way, not just like not just being like, this is done with like deliberate intention is what I'm saying, Aries. This is what I'm saying. So it's total deliberate intention, and yeah, I'm getting a like a Robin Williams kind of vibe here. Yeah, this is really great. And this person, I was talking about how they could be your friend. Yeah, this person is like a counterpart of some kind for you, Aries. I mean, you guys are just like best buds. And yeah, this is like a really good match for you. I'm not, I mean, it could be romance, but I'm not really getting romance here. I'm getting like career type um, friendship or relationship, or something. But yeah, you have each other's back, you trust each other, you can play with each other. All the while, you're both learning from each other. I feel like mostly you're learning from them and they're teaching you. And but it's a really good partnership, and it's very, very compatible, very, very compatible. And I feel like they're even kind of surprising you, Aries, and being like, uh, "Oh, I can do that," or "I didn't know I could do that." And they're just kind of like freeing you up and kind of challenging your beliefs around what's possible. So, ooh, this is fun. This is fun, Aries. Like last week, I was talking about how you're assembling your team. I don't know if I'm connecting with the same Aries or a group of Aries, but I feel like you are really, if I am, you have really found a very, very pivotal, important person, that's gonna really help you rise to this new level of being. Next up, we have the fairy godmother. Oh, this is so beautiful. So, yeah, I feel like this connection is a divine connection. And there is some kind of switch over that's happening. You can see her arms, she's switching over. And so I'm getting a feeling that so whatever it is that you're trying to create and manifest and be and become, and however it applies, I feel like this is someone that's older and wiser, and that has been around the block, and that has done all of this stuff. So it's the Olympic coach that was an Olympian, that was a gold medalist, and that has all of these awards and plaques and all of these things. And it's just kind of like this energy of like, now it's my time to pass over what I have learned and the insights that I have. And now this is your other person talking. Now that I'm in this different stage in my life, it is now like my responsibility to pass this on to future generations. And they're just having a blast with you, teaching you, showing you, and guiding you. And they're really helping to mold you into the diamond that you are. Yeah, so this is your chisel. This is the person that's going to be the pressure cooker for you, but in a really good way. It's not, I'm not sensing any kind of stress or any kind of unhealthy or toxicity or anything like that. This seems like a person that you could collaborate with, that you can bounce ideas off of, and for them to say, oh yeah, that's brilliant, or throw that away, or you get the picture. And so this person is really, we have the guardian at the gate here. So this person is, like I was saying, this person is really helping to sculpt you. And so, I mean, this literally might be a personal trainer. This all might be about getting fit. Who knows? But this person is helping to mold you and sculpt you and chisel away the things that don't longer serve you, chisel away all the fear, doubt, insecurity, those types of things, and really hone your skills, talents, and abilities, and knows what you're capable of. This is all about going through the needle's eye, and once you pass through the needle's eye, life will never ever be the same. There's no going back, and that's what you want, Aries. It's very, very positive. It's very, very good. And lastly, the last card that we have here is the Topsy-Turvets. And so this person is really helping you to see things in a different light, maybe even seeing yourself in a different light and saying, I never saw myself in that way, or I didn't know I was capable of doing that, or I never thought of the world that way, or thought of other people that way, or whatever it is, whatever talents, skills, abilities that they are helping you hone. Or if it's music or ice skating or some kind of sport or whatever, it's like you're like, I didn't think of it that way, or I didn't know it could be that easy, or I didn't know it could be like this. So yeah, there's some kind of, and also with the master maker, they are able to just totally, if you ever start complaining, if you ever start like not believing in yourself, or beating yourself up, they just automatically turn that on its head. They are able to nip that kind of feeling or thinking in the bud, and just nip it right away. And I don't think that you've ever had someone like that in your life before. And it's really good. It's really healthy for someone to be with you day in, day out. I don't know if they're in your daily life or weekly or monthly or whatever, but to have someone in your life that is saying, that's not right, or hey, to just kind of snap you out of old ways of being that no longer serve you. So this is just so amazing. Aries, in conclusion, you are pulling things and having things gravitate towards you. You are becoming a literal magnet for the ideas, creativity, resources, and everything coming to you so much that you have manifested this person or this kind of energy or this friendship that is really pushing you into your excellence and sculpting you and molding you into that beautiful masterpiece that you are destined to be, and they are making you see things in a totally different way, in a really positive way. And this is a very, very compatible relationship. So if you'd like to dive more deep and see what else is going on here, I'd be more than happy to have you in the extended. The link will be down below. It's just $5. But if not, I totally understand, and I will see you next week. Know that you are never, ever, ever alone. I love you so much. You are so loved. And always be kind to yourself and be kind to others. And if you enjoyed and resonated with this video, please like this video and subscribe to be notified of more similar content like this. And until next time, much love and blessings. Bye, Aries.